While the Congress debates the $15 an hour federal minimum wage increase as part of President Biden's $1.9 trillion COVID-19 relief bill, Costco has taken a step forward by announcing a minimum wage of $16 an hour. This is a big move, considering that Costco is one of America's largest retailers and employs about 180,000 people in the U.S., of which 90% are hourly workers. During the last U.S. Senate Budget Committee hearing, CEO Craig Jelinek said 2 years ago, "We moved our starting hourly wage to $15 or more everywhere in the U.S. Effective next week, the starting wage will go to $16. This puts Costco's minimum wage above that of its competitors. For instance, Walmart has a wage of $11 an hour and both Target and Amazon pay $15. Jelinek said, "At Costco, we know that paying employees good wages and providing affordable benefits makes sense for our business and constitutes a significant competitive advantage for us. Besides the wages, Costco has built strong employee relations in a number of other ways. In an industry with a turnover that's expected to be well over 20% per year, Costco only has a staff turnover rate of 13% overall, and the rate falls between 6 to 7% for people who've been active for more than a year." The company also covers about 90% of total health insurance costs, compared to an average 75% for company plans. Several Twitter users have expressed support for this decision, and many have prompted other companies to follow suit. However, as noble and commendable this decision seems to be, there appears to be an alarming downside to it as well. As the federal minimum wage stagnated at $7.25 an hour since 2009, private companies have been increasing wages. Amazon, Target, Best Buy, among others, have all increased their starting wages to $15. Walmart will also be increasing wages shortly for over 400,000 of its workers. However, a recent study was conducted by the Congressional Budget Office to find out how increasing the federal minimum wage from $7.25 to $10, $12, or $15 would affect employment and family income, and the results were not as good as you'd expect. The study concludes that although increasing the minimum wage would increase earnings for many, lifting some families out of poverty, other low-wage workers would become jobless and fall below the poverty threshold. At least 17 million people would enjoy an increase in pay, and almost 1 million would be lifted out of poverty, but it could also cut 1.4 million jobs. At the same time, the pandemic has wrecked many small-scale businesses, leaving them hanging by a thread, and large dominant corporations like Costco might be the only ones able to raise the pay. Local neighborhood stores and businesses with small profits will be forced to raise prices, resulting in increased costs incurred. Large corporations will also eventually begin to invest in technology to displace workers and cut costs, and the trend will slowly become prevalent in other industries too. So while the idea of raising wages seems great, many arguments rely on raw emotions and tend to neglect the economic ramifications the decision might bring. Rushing into implementing the decision and forcing every business to increase pay could result in serious long-term repercussions. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a thumbs up and share the video if you liked it. Subscribe to our channel for more videos like this, and see you in the next one.